So these are the rows we put the solar panel, and then we run the wire up, and we have a probe every now and then. And which one's got the one every metre? Is it that one?
This one.
That one?
Yeah.
I thought it was this one.
No, this one.
So then we've got a control row that doesn't have any. So pick a size today and don't pick below that size.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just pick the good ones.
They have a lot of roots, but it's not too much. It's not.
No, that's all right. Just pick this minimum size today.
Yeah.
Last week we had ones like this long. They were just massive. So I'd pick a certain size stereo, then treat each row the same.
Yeah.
I know they're a bit smaller this week. Where's our control row? This one, is it?
This one.
Yeah, we only got 4 off that last week. We've got a lot of fruit, haven't they? I think we pick a minimum size stereo.
Yeah.
Like, we'll let these grow out a bit further.
Yeah.
Oh, is this would be basically your commercial application for a larger farm?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just run that, the wire runs down the row, and the power goes into the soil.
And then there's probes spaced
Yeah. The other thing you'll
about every
notice,
meter?
there's a lot less bugs and all that on there. So, all right, Terry, I think we've got to pick a size. Because you've got no inputs, or very little, it's all profit. Everything you get is profit.
Right. And so what you were saying earlier is because of these probes, you don't have to use as much fertilizer, you don't have to use insecticides
And herbicides.
and herbicides. You put out the probes, and that's it.
And you get a lot more fruit.
Yeah, and your production goes up. Now,
I've never seen crops like this, these guys. We were harvesting in 4 weeks. Normally it's 6 to 8 weeks.
so your harvest frequency is more often and more plentiful,
Yeah.
and so it takes a shorter amount of time to grow your product.
Yeah.
So, just ballpark, what would be the cost to set up the solar panel and the probes? How long is this row?
These are only 20 metre. This is interesting. What we did, these are 30 metre rows.
30 meter row.
But
Okay.
we've only got 20 metres of probes.
Okay.
Because we want to compare the end of the road with that.
Gotcha.
Last week when we harvested, the 20 metres had fruit, and the other 10 metres past didn't have anything.
Okay. So
But what do we-
I'm not asking you for absolute numbers, but hypothetically, for one row for 20 meters, approximately, for the solar panel and the wire and the probes, what is the cost that you're looking at?
Well, we're going to do 20 metre, 50 metre and 100 metres.
Right.
It'd be like per metre. I haven't got an estimate at the moment, but the solar panel is about $5, $3.
So solar panels are cheap.
Yeah, the cable, it's a few dollars, but the probes, they're like going to cost about 70 cents per probe, because it probably costs, I don't know, we're looking at 20 metres might cost $30 or $40 for the whole system.
Okay, which is a relatively low cost.
You can use it over and over and over.
Right, it's 'cause you're-
Fertilizer you use once.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
you cut
and
your
the same with
spray
pesticides, yeah, and herbicides, yeah.
Yeah, so, but you can use it for the next 10 years or 20 years, reuse it.
Yeah, I was gonna guess that the solar panels, the lifespan is what, somewhere to 3 to 5 years? I'm just guessing.
We'll get about 10.
You think you'll get 10? Okay.
We'll get 10 years for the whole thing. Small plot farmers in third world countries, it's going to be hard to get this, but the countries will be sponsored, or the big farmers might want to do it. It works brilliantly well in greenhouses too. Yeah.
But yeah, the $40 single probe.
Yeah, you couldn't do it here.
Right. No, I mean you'd
You
have.
need 20 probes, it costs you too much.
Right.
They could be sold at 10 or 15 wholesale, but that's not the way to do it. The only time you use the probes, if you're growing pumpkins or watermelons, you might put one with a watermelon plant patch, because that spreads over a big area. But for this stuff, we're experimenting with distances, different voltages, different lengths. That's why we're running these experiments, and we're getting a brilliant result. very, 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 very happy with it. You saw what he just got on the control one today.
Yeah.
I got a photo. Did I show you the photo last week?
Uh-huh.
I think I sent it to you. I will.
Leaks?
Yeah, we found it didn't work on leeks, and the lady said, my leeks aren't growing well, but my bok choy is on steroids.
Right.
So we said, aha, we didn't know that. So it's not going to work on all plants.
Yeah, like I said, I'm very curious about potatoes and carrots, you know, the stuff, onions, the stuff that grows in the ground.
We haven't tested that, and that's part of our research. Now, you see how small the fruit is on these? And look at this one. We just harvested one of those, and you see the difference in the plants.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference.
Yeah, okay. And the amount of fruit. So Terry's busy harvesting. Take some home with you. Now, that was one row that was controlled today. We harvested
With no probes.
and that's with probes.
And that's one row with the probe.
Yeah, they're not all going to be like that, but
That versus that. Big difference.
same as last week.
Big
But
difference.
the other row is going to have a lot more without the probe. So keep on harvesting. I'm going to leave early, Terrio.
Yeah.
You know what to do.
Yeah, this is the one, Mark. You can see this is the one that 1 meters distance, and only the with
We
road.
harvested a lot more last week. But that's only in 10 meters.
Yeah, this is only.
Yeah. See, with this one, that's 20 meters. This is only 10 meters.
Okay, now the probes are spaced at 1 meter apart.
Yeah, but this is
The row is only half the length.
Right. So this is half the length of the row.
Yeah.
This is double the. And what's the spacing on the
2
probes? So those are 2 meters.
But-
I'll be honest with you. If you weighed that up, it looks like that's about half of that.
Yeah, but last week this was more like that, and
Yeah.
this was less. We're getting a lot more out of the 1 meter. Terry, I'm going to leave you do it.
Yeah. It's alright.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
And we do it last week, the same numbering. That's the other control one there.
Yeah.
Okay? That's control one, control that.
Yeah.
That's
This is the
one.
other control. This one.